Hello and welcome to the morning show, Teeing Off with revsprotz. Very good morning to everyone present. Good morning, Shubhan. Welcome back once again. And that was a pretty exciting test match, wasn't it? The Ashes final.
Oh, it
Uh,
was.
Yesterday we were talking anything could have happened, but yes, Pat Cummins, when he came, it was 72 required with 3 wickets in hand, and with that
Hmm.
knock, at last in partnership with Nathan Lyon, fantastic knock, captain's knock, I would say. First, let's discuss the last part, then we'll go to the details. How interesting was it, and how good was Pat Cummins?
Oh, brilliant match. Absolutely brilliant match. Edgbaston has produced some good match over the years, but I think this one tops it. This one tops it. At least within in the last 5 years, this is the best test match at Edgbaston. Of course, people are saying that why did England declare on day one, but they did, and Australia pounced on the chances. They have a 1-0 lead that matters the most. But a great test match.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, we will talk about the captaincies and all, but overall, how would you rate the baseball approach to the game? Because ultimately, yes, it's entertaining. The fans love it, but ultimately, the other team took the match away. And yes, so England were not even in the WTC final. So, your thoughts on that? Do you see that going for a long time?
I think yes, they will persist with it. This has been an exciting change for English team. They play aggressive brand of cricket. Although it is not something which is happening for the first time, Australia over the years, Ricky Ponting, Steve Waugh under their captaincy, even Michael Clark for that matter, they have played very aggressive cricket over the years. Not at a madness of an economy rate of 5-6, strike rate of 5-6 every over. Not like that, but yes, they have played aggressive cricket, 3-3.5. They always had some attacking players back in the days, and now I think baseball is trying to, and now at a point when Test cricket is dying, at least the fans have something exciting to see. Okay, why is Shorut reverse sweeping, reverse scooping Scott Boland? Let's see what's happening. So at least people are tuning into the TV sets due to this approach. Of course, they lost the match. The declaration was a bit questionable. I feel on day one, but this is what it is. Australia, a great game for Australia.
Exactly. And again, that declaration question will come because with those last 2 wickets, England could have got that extra 30, 35 runs and that could have made the difference.
Hmm.
Yeah. So,
No, absolutely, absolutely.
and when you lose, then these questions comes. And if you England would have won it, then we wouldn't have been talking about it. But yes, talking about the other part, uh, Ben Stokes' captaincy, I will come to that point because in the commentary also they were saying why not the new ball now? Though Joe Root got a wicket of carry, I think, but the new ball was brought in pretty late, and that I would you reckon that helped Pat Cummins to get off those easy runs in the boundary?
No, I don't think so because the Duke's ball it doesn't swing straight away. It takes 5-6 overs for it to start swinging, and with 30, 34, 40 runs needed, I think England tried and do something which was a bit natural because Duke's ball, the new ball is hard. It's easier to play your strokes. At least for the first 5-6 overs until it's not swinging. The harder the ball, the faster it travels to the boundary if you time it well. So I think that's why they wanted to gamble a bit, but it paid off. Even when they took the new ball, it didn't swing. It didn't swing. Stuart Broad wasn't getting any movement, so it was pretty flat out there.
Exactly. And thoughts on Usman Khwaja? How important was that 67 knock? And he has been brilliant. Your thoughts?
I don't think after a long time someone has played a test ball on every day of the test match. So he has batted in every 5 day of this test match, and has been brilliant. I was sharing some stats yesterday on the group. I was finding it. I was sharing it. 500 plus balls as an opener in any test match in England. It's a great achievement because being an opener is the toughest job in England. It's a very tough role to play. But Khwaja, his determination is great. Even in the second innings, he kept holding one end, despite Steve Smith, Marnus, everyone getting out cheaply. But Khwaja was there. He played a great enough. And yes, very. I think he took the Australian team home.
Exactly. And but going to the second test, what are the key points that you think England would take from this match?
I think there are plenty. There are plenty. First of all, their batting can do a bit better. Yes, they have posted 300 plus in the first innings and 273 in the second innings. But still, their batting can do better. I haven't seen like a scary big 100. Joe Root, of course, will do his job, but someone else, Harry Brook. I want Harry Brook to score a century. I want Ollie Pope to score a century. So unless these guys start stepping up, it will be tough to beat this Australia side. They are a very strong side, and the second match is in Lords. So it won't be easy with the slope.
Yes, and Usman Khwaja, yes, you are telling he was the player of the match, but any other key performers you reckon that might have won the key performer of the key player of the match?
Nathan Nathan Lyon was extremely good. Nathan Lyon,
Exactly.
both the innings, he was really good. Of course, he gets to bowl the majority of overs as a spinner, but he was extremely good, and did the job for Australia.
Hmm. Exactly.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, and today we have another interesting game coming up: India versus Pakistan in the SAF Championship. And for our viewers, we have a special backstage with Boria episode coming up with the Indian skipper Sunil Chhetri, and Rahul will also be joining in a couple of minutes
Hmm.
to discuss the match. But Shwan, I reckon you read my piece that's coming up on the Pakistan team with so many overseas players, but
Right.
Indian team, but the Indian team looks quite confident coming into this match with their Intercontinental Cup, and players other than Sunil Chhetri in the team has come to the notice of, because with Nikhil Pujari, Lalanzwara Changte, and if you reckon Sandesh Jhingan obviously has been fantastic. So yes, India will come into this match as the favorites, but what are your overall thoughts on this match going?
I think we have played a lot better football than in last couple of years. We have shown signs of improvement, so that's a positive. Of course, against Pakistan, India will be favorites. Apart from cricket, I think even in cricket also nowadays, India are always favorites.
That's true.
So in football, it is interesting. The piece you wrote is extremely good, very insightful. That because they allow dual citizenship, we don't allow dual citizenship. That's why we don't have the NRIs, the guys who are playing there, who can come and join us straight away. We can't do that. That's an unfortunate case, but it should be a good match. It should be a good match. We have played some good football, and let's see, expecting a packed crowd more than the result. I'm hoping that it is a packed stadium.
Exactly, and as you mentioned, this one, the previous version of the Intercontinental Cup that was played in Manipur, it was a packed crowd, but in Odisha, the first two matches were not full, but the matches were between versus Lebanon, especially the final one,
Hmm.
was full house, and it's lovely to see. And Kantirava Stadium today, the match is in Kantirava, and it's always a packed
Hmm.
crowd. I reckon
Right.
the Blue Pages will be there, and Rahul is here also. So Rahul, what are your thoughts on this match? You have given us the preview. It was a pretty nice one, but who are the players you are looking forward to other than Chetri? We all know about Chetri, but other than Chetri, who are the players?
Yeah, other than Chetri, First of all, Pakistan, it will be a surprising package. After a long time, we are meeting them. Last meeting was in 2018, and I wouldn't be surprised if Igor Stimac keep experimenting with the team. The team that played in the final, maybe he will do around 5 to 6 changes in again, hopefully,
Hmm.
because still he is in search of the best 15 for the Asian Cup. And apart from Chetri, if you ask me, then I'll be looking forward to Sahal. He has been very skillful in the Intercontinental Cup. And then nowadays, he has been impressive with his pace throughout the wing. Then Changte, obviously, I have been telling you about Changte since the end of the Hero ISL.
Hmm.
And Sandesh Singh and the way he has led the India's defense, the way he has taken the responsibility along with Anwar Ali. So these are the players India will bank on throughout this tournament. And this time, I don't think it would be tough for India. Last time, you all know, into 2021, that team was not so strong. Even I think they have drawn one match, still they have managed to win the title. And this time, the kind of form the team is going through, I think it won't be tough for India.
Exactly. And Shubhan, if you have noticed one thing in the Continental Cup, that Igor Stimac has shown the courage to swap players in every game. So he has been trying out the bench, the young ones, giving them chances. So how positive do you think this is going forward for the Indian football?
I won't say positive, but it's a good sign that at least he's trying to build a pool, try and check players who are ready for the top level of football. Of course, it's always good to have a smaller squad, but a bigger pool of players. A smaller squad of 15 players who can go and compete in the tournament, but a bigger pool of 40, 50 players whom you can always pick and play them in the 11 or in the squad anytime. So that's a good sign that he's trying players, he's testing players, he's seeing them against opponent in active matches. So that's a good sign, and hopefully we are getting some good talents as Rahul mentioned, Navarem and Shankti. These guys are doing. Sahel has always been a prodigal talent. He has always been hyped up since his earlier days. But it's good to see that he's putting that hype into performances now. So hopefully he will
Exactly.
continue. He has to be the leader of that midfield because of the kind of talent we don't see that talent come at a position like midfield every day. He's a bit of a number 10, number 8 mixture, but we don't see that talent come in every day.
Exactly. And uh, as you rightly mentioned, trying out the pool and uh, the main focus I would say is the Asian Cup. So he's trying to pick up, as Rahul rightly mentioned, he's trying to build up the core 15 of members
Hmm.
who can actually be rotated in the Asian Cup.
Right.
But again, that one question, who after Sunil Chetri, we were talking about Ishan Pandita, but he's out with an injury, and he has been a lot of injury prone. He is a fantastic talent. Whatever chances he get, he scores. Even scored in the Asian Cup qualifiers at Salt Lake Stadium. In ISL also, he has been the super sub, as we were calling him. Came out after 75 minutes and scored, but really injury prone. He hardly plays full games, but he is getting injured. Concerns, Rahul?
Yeah, it's a bigger concern. Even in the Asia Cup, I know that Sunil Chhetri is still playing at this age, but it's very risky. Anytime he can get injured, and coach Igor Stimac will have to find another option. Though he has tried Ashik Kurunian in the second match against Vanuatu in place of Sunil Chhetri, and I think he was up to the mark. The way he was pressing their defense
But
with
yeah,
his pace.
Ishan Pandita has that striking ability, but he is getting injured in every match.
Yeah, he has. I saw him scoring the goal in the Asian Cup qualifier. Obviously, Igor Stimac will have to work hard in finding another talent in the next season, in next football season that will start. Yeah, we have Void in that space who will fill in the shoes of Sunil Chhetri. Obviously, the question that haunts everyone. But in the last two matches, we have seen the Sunil Chhetri hasn't played, but still the India team has fared well. The team has been attacking bit, so it's a good sign. But still, we need one box-to-box striker. Who will be like a fox in the box and will meet the crosses that Changte and Naudem will provide. So obviously, Igor Stimac will have to toil hard, to search another Sunil Chhetri.
Another Sunil Chhetri might be difficult, but fit Ishan Pandita might do the work, but he has to be fit and play regular games, and the coaches have to show faith in him and give him match times. But yes, thank you, Rahul. Thank you, Shubhan, for joining. We'll be tracking the match. Will be an interesting one. India versus Pakistan is always an interesting one. So we hope to get a easy win and uh, retain our SAF championship. So, and for the viewers, keep following our social media handles. We have a Sunil Chetri exclusive coming up in our BWB show. So, lots coming up. So, thank you. Keep watching.